Hello everybody, this is Back Blast. Here I am again on RimWorld. I say again, have I done RimWorld before? I'm not sure I have. But this is a game that I do like and I play quite a lot. Well, I say quite a lot. I play it on and off. It's one of the games that I keep going back to. So what we're going to do today is we're going to create a new RimWorld. And if you've never seen this game, it's about some people crash landing on a planet, trying to survive and trying to get away. So we're going to be doing some of that. So we want a new colony. And we want to start with 3 people, and this is the classic RimWorld experience. I could do it where these are 5 lost tribes people, or I could do it with 1 rich explorer, but where's the fun in that? Let's have 3 people so we can get going good, because the rich explorer has more components and things like that. Well, not components, but he has more silver and things like that. He's got a bit more money to start off with. He's rich, whereas these guys, they have nothing. They have like a bit of wood, a bit of a stick. What are we going to do now? We're going to go to so we've got different challenges, so we want some challenge, don't we? And this one, steadily increasing curve of challenge. Well, that's not like real life, is it? Real life doesn't get harder and harder as you go along. If it does, I'm very sorry. You need to have a look at your life. And this one says lots of time between disasters, but she'll hit as hard as anyone. And then this one is this is just random. Let's just have that one, and we're going to go with that. And what should we call this one? Should we call this one, well, why not? How about that one? How's that? Is that good? We'll have that. Rainfall's normal, generate. So we're going to get a world here. I don't want to be in a desert. I don't want to be in the Antarctic or Arctic, because it's just too difficult to survive. Well, I don't know if it's too difficult to survive. I've never really tried it. So we've got there's a boreal forest, which is cone trees, harsh winters, lots of animals, warm summers, all that sort of stuff. This one is temperate forest, so this is fertile clearings, many animals. There you go. What sort of temperature? -8 plus 24, so that's sort of similar to what I get more or less here. So we want somewhere, well, when I say here, I mean, you know, where I am. I want somewhere that does about that. That's about what we want, isn't it? Terrain flat. I've not seen an unflat terrain before. Anyway, right, what do we want it to go to in winter? -5-ish or something? Why is my information disappeared now? My information's disappeared. No, okay, right, that's fine. So let's just pick somewhere. Let's just have somewhere like that. So I have no idea what we're getting now. So let's select next, and we get 3 people, and I'm not bothered who they are or what they do. We'll just have them and start. So we're going to get a nice little map. So the 3 of you are awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get out to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Oh no! Sometime later you land on this unknown RimWorld. As part of the starship fall around you, start making plans to survive. So here we go. We've got 3 people in pods, and there they are. And a dog. We've got a dog. Hooray! Right. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that all these things are usable, so that people can pick them up. So it's like the food and things, you know, packaged survival meal. Yeah, get it used, get it. Right. So let's pause the game, because I want to do a couple of things. So the first thing is, with this work schedule here, I never like it on this manual priorities, where people will just go and do things. I'd like to have a specific builder and a specific grower and things like that. So who is good at growing? Well, whoever grows needs to do plant cutting as well. So Kaz can't do that kind of work, so it's not going to be Kaz. So it's either going, well, You don't do plant cutting either. Oh dear. Right, well it's going to be Kaz. So you're going to be the grower and the plant cutter. So priority 1 says that they will do it first. They will do that rather than anything else that they're enabled to do. And what I want to do as well is I want to put all these, hello, what am I doing, as 1 here, and there's a reason for this which I will come to in 1 second. So I'm going to do this with all the people, no matter who they are or what other skills I give them, and it's because if there's a fire, I want them to fight the fire, and then if there's somebody who's sick, we want them to treat the sick people, and we want them to do that before they then go off and build a hut or something. You know, we want to be able to make sure that we're actually, nobody can hunt apart from Ash. Ash is like the god, isn't he? He can do everything. So nobody can hunt apart from Ash. Nobody can pick plants apart from Ash. So there are some skills here, like this, that we can use, and this one here. So we need to just switch those on, which is fine. It's just a click of a mouse. So, but we want all those sorted. So the warden is looking after people like prisoners. So this is if you're sick, you go to bed. This is if somebody's in bed, you go and look after them. If you're tired, you go to bed and you flick switches when I tell you to. Right, so I want somebody who can build. So who's my constructor? One of these two, but you can mine as well, can't you? So let's do that. So my constructors tend to do mining as well. So it's like digging and building. That's my digger and builder. So the other one needs to be my cook. So you're going to be cook, but you can't hunt, which is pants. Absolute pants. Right, so let's put you, all these need to be a 2 here, but we haven't got access here. These 2 guys are rubbish. Kaz and Roughchild. The name like Roughchild, that's a bit strange, isn't it? Anyway, I think what you can do is maybe do some research as well. What can we not do really? Smithing, tailor, art, craft, handling of animals. You can do that, can't you? Yeah, right. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Can we pop these on 4 as well? Anything that you can do that, you know, it's just if they get bored and there's nothing else that they've got to do, then everything should be on 4. So at least I've got somebody who can go and do a bit of mining or whatever. So basically, Ash, as long as nobody's sick or we've got no prisoners, what they will do is they will grow food and cut the plants once they're grown. Kaz will be my chef. Hello. Can't hunt. Weird. Can you butcher food? Yes, butcher food. Right, that's fine. You just can't go and catch it. And then a Roughchild, what a weird name, is going to be my builder and constructor. So let's have a look at what we can and can't do on here. So this is the 24-hour clock for the day, and I'd like them to sort of have a bit of joy near the end of the day, where they can go and do something, like playing a game or you know, having a smoke or a beer or whatever it is that they want to do. So we're going to do that. What is that one? Just social drugs? I have no idea what dependency Ash had there, but Ash is my main person, which is Bobbins. Right, so this is our husky, who's called Hostility, the husky. And I've just told that I want him to be trained. So basically, he can be trained to rescue people or carry stuff, and they'll actually go off and carry things on their own and things like that. And this is part of this one here. Handle. So somebody, hopefully, once there's nothing to cook, will come and Kaz will come and train the dog. Right. What else? So we. The problem is now there's only one person who's a hunter, which is Ash. So Ash, we want you to pick up the rifle. Okay, and the other two, like Kaz, I mean, what? Can't equip the pistol, you see? incapable of violence. Can you pick up the knife? No. Can you pick up the pistol? Not even acknowledging the fact that anything's there. Rough child. Right, cannot equip the pistol. So nobody can pick up the pistol. Right, now the other thing we need to do is have a look at our surroundings. So what have we got? It looks fairly brown, which is a bit pants. And there's not really any buildings or rocks that I can use to start me off with a nice colony. I could put it near water, which will make it slow to get people in and out. You know, use the water as a defense, maybe. How's that? That sound like a good plan? I think that sounds like a good plan. Oh, there's a spaceship chunk there. We need to take that apart. I think what we're going to do is maybe go here. You think that's a good plan? We're going to use this as part of my base so that I don't need to maybe chop as much wood and things like that. So let's start off. Let's get going. So we're going to tell people to chop wood, and we're going to tell them to chop wood anywhere from here to here. That's not much, is it? A little bit more there. Okay, so that'll get rid of some of the wood around the base, and then hopefully when things set on fire it won't spread to the base. And that's not the real reason we've done it. It's because we need wood to build walls. Aha. So what we're going to do is going to build a very small compound first. What we're going to need in this compound is some places to live, you know, to sleep and things, and some places to maybe grow some plants. And I don't know how big I want this to be, but let's just build it maybe like this. Oh, is there a geothermal vent anywhere? Can we spot a vent? Because it might be that I want to build it near that instead. Is there no geothermal vents at all on this map? I can't see any. There's one there. It's quite close to the edge of the map. There's one down here, right next to the edge of the map. Because geothermal vents give you power. There's one right there. We're going to build there instead. Okay, so let's change our plan, and we can cancel all this up here. Cancel. Boom. I've cancelled all the knocking trees down and everything. I've cancelled everything. Right. We still deconstruct that, please. And where's our vent? We're going to build here. This is going to be our new base. So basically, we're building that from scratch, aren't we? We're going to need a wall. So the vents, yes, somewhere like this, somewhere like this. Let's have this across here, this across here. So we're going to build a small compound to start off with, and then we're going to expand it in a little bit. But let's just get some basic 3, 4, 5 wall there, and then what do we want? 2, 3. We want some like little rooms and things that people can sleep in. And then we're going to have some stock rooms and stuff like that. So that's not quite in the right spot there, is it? So this, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's have a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, that's where we need it. And then we'll do another one maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wall. There. There. This is where it's coming to. Here. I built an extra one just for anyone else that turns up. Let's just get rid of this wall here, like that. So we've got an extra we've got an extra bedroom there, and we will change the way the base looks and expand things around a little bit later. So let's get going. Let's start the game. So we're on a 1 there. The game will set off. They might come down and start building stuff. Let's get the things cut down. So I'm going to chop wood all the way around here, please. Just make sure there's nothing around here. A little bit there. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do then is they're going to go and chop the wood. They're going to then come and build wooden walls, which will be fantastic. We're going to need some areas to grow stuff. Okay. So let's start off with. Does that seem about right? 12 by 4? Seems about right, doesn't it? And then maybe another 12 by 4 there. And then there's a gap We want another one maybe here. And then another one maybe here. Okay, that looks about right. So let's have a look at these. So we want one potato, we want one maybe rice, we want one corn, and then maybe a heel root to make sure. Oh no, 8 growing skill. None of my growers have that skill. Okay, so let's leave that for now. Let's go for maybe strawberries. They like strawberries, don't they? And they don't need cooking, strawberries. Right, we're going to need some doors on these buildings, aren't we? So let's, before you get a bit carried away with it, let's pop some doors in. Let's pop door there, pop door there. And then we're going to need some furniture. So let's just get double beds in from the start, I think. Like that. Boom, 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 boom. 4 double beds. We can always use one as a medical room as well. So Ash is planting, which is good. The dog's not doing anything at the moment. Rough Lady is hauling wood. That's good. And then Kaz is building away there. We're going to need some other zones as well, aren't we? So let's have a stockpile zone. Which, why not? Why not put it in there to start off with? Let's have a stockpile zone there, and we'll have a dumping stockpile zone, which maybe we can put here. Yeah, I think that's good. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a little bit of a wall on there and there, and then we're going to build that wall down there. Okay, so already we've started getting another little area. So this is going to be for food and things. And I think for, you know, the sake of sanity's sake, let's put the wall up there. So this is open at the front. Do I want it open at the front? I don't know yet. And let's get these moved. So these here, we're going to haul those. Just moving all the rocks out of the base. There we go. Haul those. Oh, we've got some plants here. We can harvest these straight away, can't we? Although they'll probably just die, won't they? In fact, I'm going to change this up here. I'm going to get rid of this zone. And what we're going to do is we're going to make it smaller, because what I'm going to do is build a little compound here. I don't quite know how big I need to build it, but I'm going to have some power in here. We're going to have a solar generator. Just one, I think, just to work this. And we're going to need some batteries, aren't we? So if I put the generator... What have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3... how big are the batteries? I can run the batteries along this wall. 3 batteries on solar generator. Beautiful. Now where's this wall again? Let's build the wall. Wall's going to go like this. I said it's only a small compound. We're going to build this like this. We're going to put a door in like that. I could have done with building that in stone, but I haven't got the stone to do it. And in fact, what I'm going to do is we are going to build a wall there. We're going to have a door on there. Okay, so that's now the entrance to the compound. We want a dumping ground, don't we? Dumping stockpile I am still going to put here, because anybody that comes in, I want them to trip over like rocks and things as soon as they walk in through the door. So we're going to do that. And what I also need is, if we're going to put some power in here, we're going to need some sort of electrical conduit there, and we also need them to build a roof on some of this. So the roof will need to go over the batteries and over this building. There you go. So we want a roof on the batteries, on the wire that's exposed outside, and over the building, which is good. So all the rest of it's open to the elephants, and this lot will be roofed here eventually. He's gone to bed already. Lazy git. Right. Leaving the rest to do all the work. Oh, what's going on? What's wrong with Rough Child? Oh, he's got asthma. Oh dear. I don't quite know how to treat that. Can we replace his lungs or something? Can we do that? How do we treat asthma? We've got a guy with asthma here. Right, now my this is bugging me. See, it's not square. Why would I not build it square? Why have I left? Why is it like that? I'm going to leave it like that because we want to make it interesting, don't we? We want to make this space interesting. So what we're going to need is we're going to need some maybe workshop thing going on here, and we're going to need a lot more power. We're going to need some research bench as well, and we're going to need somewhere where people can make food. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have an electric stove over here, and see this is going to be my refrigerating area. It's saying that it doesn't like it because it's outside, but it won't be. This is going to be my fridge here, where we keep all our food cold using the solar power from this. And we're going to have a vent on it. We're going to prepare the food in here. So where's the butcher's table? Put the butcher's table in. So where do I want that? Do I want that like that? Or do I want it like that? I want it like that. Okay, and again it's saying I don't like that, that's outside. Well, that's fine. We're going to put, have we got a door on there? There's no door on that, is there? We're going to put a door on there. We're going to have a door maybe here. We're going to pop a wall in there, and then maybe like that. Yep. And then furniture wise, we're going to have a standing lamp in there, so whoever's working in there can see what they're doing. And we're going to have a couple of stools for them to sit on, although that one is facing the wrong way. So let's build a copy of that, and then let's just press E and turn that round. So there's going to be some stools in there to work with, and we want a research bench, don't we? Research. Although I think we can wait for that. I'll wait for that next video. So Ash is building there. We've got a bed built. There's still plenty of things to cut down, and we've got plans now for an initial area where people are going to be living and working, and this is a no roof area. Let's have no roof, please. No roof on that. There you go. So I've told it don't build a roof there. Everything else should be good. So I'm going to leave it there. First one of a series of videos. We're going to do a RimWorld series, which will be good. We haven't got a name for this planet yet, or this this area. No idea what to call it. So let's call, I don't know what to call it, but we're going to leave it there anyway. We're going to save the game, and this will be it. So I hope you enjoy it. Please leave thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know if you like the channel. Please leave comments and things, and just let me know whether there's games you like, or whether there's something in this you want me to do, or any other game you want me to play. Let me know. Just leave comments in the comments. Watch out for special videos that come along every now and then. If you're a subscriber, especially, because I do competitions now and then. And some are open to subscribers only, some are open to everybody, so just keep your eyes open for those. They're usually open for about a week, so just watch out for those videos. And if you see a video and you think, oh well, that's not RimWorld, well, it might be worth you just having a quick look just to make sure it's not a competition, because you could win something. It might be a game, it might be something else, I don't know, because I haven't done that competition yet. There'll be many things in future. What else? I mentioned subscribers. Yeah, if you like the channel, please subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Just press the button in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, which should be coming up soon. It says Backblast on it, and then press subscribe. Yeah, and it's free. Doesn't cost you a penny. I've been Backblast. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video.